everyone, I'm here to show you my junk journal that I made for the September Something Special Stashbuster Junk Journal Challenge 2022 with Dearjuliejulie. Botanical Bases. I am on the design team for Dearjuliejulie this month. I have made a 3 signature traveler's notebook kind of binding, and I have on the front some book page, a game piece, some stamping, and some fabric, and it is held together with 2 domes. So the front cover and the closure are both one of the elements that I made using my favorite thing, and my favorite thing is fabric. So it just slides off. It opens up like this. I have put 3 holes across the top and the bottom, so therefore I could put 4 lines down the journal and put in 4 signatures, or even double them up if I had another elastic. Anyway, the cover is made out of an Amazon envelope that I got in the mail. I used the fabric, and then again I embellished it to needed. So the first, all the signature covers are made out of scrapbook paper, 12 by 12. This is one of the Dearjuliejulie's pages from her digital kit. That's some paper, rolled wrapping paper that I had. So this is my first element, and it is my 12 by 12 page, and I used stencil. Oh, and no, sorry, this is my ink and dauber one, I think. So I stenciled it with the ink. I put clear packaging that I had left over from a piece of tissue paper, and I put a very large journal card in it, and the journal card has a pocket in the back. So then again, true to me, I always put some paper bag in it, and I put lots of writing paper in it. So you'll see that. I'll flip through those pages. This page here is my embossed. Again, I used 12 by 12 paper, ink, old book page, and I put a pocket. And the embossed paper is, I don't know if you can see the texture, but it's very noticeable on the back. This page here is my playing card. I used an old book page, a stamp from the mail, some fabric, and I put it onto a paper bag that I made into a page, and added another piece of 12 by 12 paper to make another pocket. So the elastic that I used was pink, and I dyed it brown, and I see that was an error, but I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do about that. Every error or every mistake that you make, you can figure out how to make it better, so I'll work on that. There's the back of the embossed paper. And this is my element from my embossed paper. It's just a little book with lined paper and old book page, a Dearjuliejulie image, and inking. This is the other part of this page with the ink and dauber, and I added a strip of paper and some old book page. And again, the rest of the clear packaging is on the back, and I put a large journal card in there. This is the hidden journal card using an index, so it's there. and I used 2 of Dearjuliejulie's postcards to make it. The second signature starts out with clear packaging journal card. Comes right out of the clear packaging. I didn't glue it in as a pocket, just left it so it can go in some. I have many pockets to fill. This is my stamping page. I used a 12 by 12 paper, some stamp and ink dauber, old book page, and that's the old book page there. And I also have a large tag with some stamping and inking and some decorations. This here is my ink and dauber page. Paper, napkin, old book page, and ink and dauber, of course, to make that. And in here is my indexed page. It has old book page, napkin, lined paper, and ink, and a game piece. And I just tucked that inside the signature. Here is the other part of my ink and dauber page where I have a large tag. I also have a little cluster here with some of the elements we needed to use. In the back, I have another piece of the leftover 12 by 12, and I added some stamping and some of the old book page and the Dearjuliejulie digital. This is a tip-in, and the tip-in is from the clear packaging. And in the clear packaging, I put a very large tag. I decorated the front of the clear packaging, strip of paper, fabric, Dearjuliejulie digital, and I sewed it to the side of the back of that signature. This is the third signature, and it starts out with my napkin paper clip, and I just attached it there on both sides. This is my napkin page. This is also a napkin. This is an embossed page. So first I glued the napkin on the envelope, and then I put it through my embossing machine. And inside there is a little scrappy journal. And the scrappy journal is for the lined paper element. My household element page, I used a wine bag, and I covered a piece of paper bag with the wine bag, sewed it together, added some old book page, fabric, and ink. And on the back of that, I have my old book element, which is a flip down pocket, and you can put stuff in there. And then this is also an element flip, envelope flip. That was one of my smaller envelope projects, and I haven't got anything in the double flip yet, but that will come. This is my old book page double flip flop. So I have I used a nice garden or nature book that had lots of trees and plants in it. This one here is my game piece page, which is a bingo sheet. I used 2 sheets together and made it into a double pocket. I added a little cluster with some game piece, old book page, paper strips, and some fabric. This here is an envelope page. It is from mail, and it's an envelope, privacy envelope, and I added some extra game piece papers in there. That was the back of the envelope, the bingo game. Added some of Dearjuliejulie's cards, and I inked it up. And there is the other side of the old book page, double flip flop. And this is my game piece embellishment. I made a belly band. And this is the other side of the household item. this is the back of the embossed page. And in that I used my household embellishment, which is a bottle cap, and I made that into a little cluster kind of thing that can attach to anything. And in the back is my mail element, and it is a voting card. We're voting for mayor and town council soon, so we're getting lots of these. They're very thick, and I just added paper to both sides, lined paper, ink, and tuck that into the back of the third signature. And then my last element is another insert, and this is made out of my strips of paper. So this is the you can grab and go if you want. It has a little tuck in the side. I use some stamping. I put a pocket on the front. I made the tag. It's got some lined paper on the tag, and in the back I have strips of paper, belly band with clear packaging, and another little journal card. And it just also has my pages from my lined paper. So that has 8 pages of lined paper, and it just tucks inside the little cover, and the cover tucks in the third elastic. And so that is there. I found this challenge a little bit, you had to think to what you were going to do. So it was, even though it didn't have as many elements, there was a lot of thinking, how can I make all of these something special items into pages and elements, and so that was very fun to try to come up with that. Thank you again, Julie, for putting this on, and I hope to see everybody's journals soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.